Hello. My name is Martha Washington. Ron Guth invited me to tell you a little about myself. Before I begin my story, I know Ron would appreciate it very much if you would subscribe to his channel. I was born Martha Dandridge in 1731 in Virginia, then a British province. When I was 18, I married Daniel Parker Custis, a wealthy landowner who was 20 years my senior. Together, we had 4 children before Mr. Custis died in 1757. 2 years later I married a young colonel in the Continental Army named George Washington. Though I saw greatness in him, little did I know that he would one day become the president of a new nation conceived in a war between 13 colonies and the Great British Empire. As much as I could, I followed Mr. Washington during the Revolutionary War and was with him at his winter encampment at Valley Forge. Those were desperate times, but it was only right to create some sense of normalcy for the soldiers. I loved them for their sacrifices and patriotism, and they loved me in return, calling me the First Lady of the Continental Army. After the war, it was such a relief to return to our home in Mount Vernon. As much as I hoped that Mr. Washington would stay home with me, he answered his country's call once again and agreed to become America's first president. After Mr. Washington served 2 full terms as president, we retired to Mount Vernon, where we enjoyed 2 more years together until his death in 1799. Now, let's talk about coins, because that is what Ron's channel is all about. My image has appeared on several United States coins, including the 2007 gold first spouse coin and some rare experimental pieces dated 1759 but which were actually made beginning in 1965. This is the way I appeared on the first spouse gold coin issued in 2007. The front of the coin bears my name, the legend "In God We Trust," the word Liberty, the date of 2007, the mint mark W for West Point, and the legend "First 1789 to 1797, signifying the term of the first president, my husband George Washington. The back of the coin shows me seated while mending one of Mr. Washington's uniform coats. Surrounding me are the legends "First Lady of the Continental Army, United States of America, e pluribus unum," the denomination of $10, and the weight of 1/2 ounce of 99.99% pure gold. Some people believe that it is my image that appears on the 1792 Birch Cents and the 1792 Half Dismes, but I will neither confirm or deny that I sat for either of the artists. Life is more fun if we leave a little to our imaginations, am I right? Here is an image of the 1792 Birch Cent. I think it is a very good likeness, but it seems a bit youngish looking for someone who would have been 61 years old at the time. Let me know in the comments below if you think that is me. Then there is the 1792 Half Disme. I know the French helped us out tremendously in the Revolutionary War, but for the life of me I don't know why we couldn't have used an American spelling for the denomination. In any event, I think this image is more age-appropriate and I consider it a very flattering portrait. Once again, let me know on the comments below if you think it is me on the 1792 Half Disme. Thank you for listening to my story. It was a privilege to serve you as America's First Lady, and I am honored to have had my image placed on some of your coins. My final words to you are simple: enjoy your collecting and have fun with your coins.